you're going to Cabinet this afternoon to discuss these changes. Why wasn't it done as soon as Labor came to power?
Well, Neil, these entitlements have been, this particular set of entitlements have been in place for quite some time, a very, very long time. And the issue that we're talking about today have only come in light over the past week, even less than that.
But everybody
and
agrees
so
that
Cabinet
it's wrong.
Cabinet today is the first opportunity that Cabinet has had a chance to discuss this. I think the Premier made some very strong statements yesterday about how about community expectations and politician standards, which I would absolutely agree with.
You personally in the Parliament referred to Jeff Shaw, the Liberal member, as the rorting member for Frankston. Do you apply that description to your two colleagues in this?
Well, again, there are every circumstance is a different one, Neil. And in the case of no, not at all. No, not at all. This
Jeff
is not
Shaw
about.
was $8,000. Here we've got $40,000 and $100,000.
But the issue with the former member for Frankston went to how he was applying that against his private businesses, which clearly sat outside of the entitlements.
In the case
of he's no longer a member of Parliament.
No,
so
and
I think the ultimate, yes, and I think that's where the ultimate, I guess, court of public opinion is at the ballot box, and that is something.
What I'm asking for here is consistency.
Yep,
if Jeff Shaw was a rorter, so Nardella and Anguilla.
Well, these matters are now being examined by the Parliamentary
You're the one who
Audits
called
Committee.
him a rorter.
Well, I feel uncomfortable about the way my colleagues have applied this entitlement. Every member of Parliament is different. How they choose to make their own personal decisions is up to them.
Isn't it up to decency? I mean, this is what I can't understand. How anybody could think it was right to do what they did. It might be within the rules, but is it right?
I agree with you.
So shouldn't they be out of Parliament?
Well,
if they don't understand that, what the hell are they doing representing their electorates?
Well, as has been made clear, I think the Premier made these comments yesterday, the Parliament's Audit Committee is going to examine these matters thoroughly, and we need to let that process take its course. I don't think this is going to be a long process. This isn't about pushing it off into the never. This is a matter that does need to be resolved, and Cabinet will be further discussing this afternoon, as has been flagged already, some further changes in this area.
Don Nardella, the Deputy Speaker, who has been in Parliament 25 years and in my view barely bothered the scorers, for half those years has been on the Privileges Committee. Is it correct the Privileges Committee in fact investigates misuse of funds?
That's correct.
So if anybody should have known it was him.
Well, I think it doesn't matter how long you've been in Parliament, what committee you sit on, what office you hold, everyone should abide by the rules that are set by the Parliament.